inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters.
In the basement rolling dice, I'm a wizard. When we play, we do it right, candles flicker, fighting dragons in my mind, just for kicks. DM says you're gonna die, roll a d6.
As you can see, Steve is behind it all. The dog catcher, coleslaw, Crocs. He's even the reason we don't have girlfriends.
It all comes back to Steve.
Yeah, he's ruining everything.
If Rob were here, he wouldn't let this happen.
No, he wouldn't, but he's not. And I have to be our protector now. So I'm gonna take Steve out.
How are you gonna do that?
Do you remember how Rob said I was a wizard?
Yeah?
Well, I've been studying a lot. I'm gonna cast Power Word Kill.
Oh, whoa, good choice, dude. I always wanted to try that one. It'll be amazing. Rob would be proud.
Yeah. Steve won't know what hit him.
Winning means mastering the arts of combat
I'll use my broadsword!
and magic.
Fire of wrath!
Discover traps and enemies. Uncover secret doors.
Keeping it wild. In the forest, I got style. I'm a level 30 ranger. I've been playing for a while. This is how we live. Every single night. Necromancer, raise the dead and let me see them fight. Hell yeah!
Right. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Steve doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, do you have all your spell components?
Yeah, it's somatic and verbal only.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm right behind you, man.
All right, Steve, you're in big trouble now. Prepare to meet your doom. Kill! Kill, kill, kill! What happened? I don't know. Wait, just walk away.
Yeah.
Once you get into it, you'll never be the same. HeroQuest.
Down here with these mice, I'm a wizard. When we play, we go all night, eating Twizzlers. Got my spellbook piled high, learning new tricks, shooting lightning to the sky.
You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you can see within range die instantly. Alright, could you see him?
Yeah, I could see him. He was standing right there.
Oh, was the tree in your line of sight?
No, no way. I just looked around it.
Okay, what's the range on the spell?
60 feet.
Okay, and how close were you?
It's hard to tell. We're not on a grid.
Here, look. Where were you standing?
Right here.
Oh, alright, take this. Stay here. I'm gonna go and stand by the garbage can where Steve was.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins. Team up with friends to do battle, to defeat vicious monsters. Dragon Strike the video comes in Dragon Strike the game.
In the basement rolling dice, I'm a wizard. When we play, we think we fight giant lizards.
You know, we really should have done this before casting the spell.
Nope. That's only 25 feet. We were well within range. Honestly, you could have killed him from like way over there.
That would have been better, actually. He smells pretty bad.
Alright, what else does it say?
If the creature you choose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. So,
By Father Dagon! Steve has more than 100 hit points!
no way!
We'd have to hit him with a battle axe like 25 times to kill him!
No wonder it didn't work.
Steve, rat bastard.
Welcome to Dinner and a Board Game, an actual play show where we kick back, relax, indulge in delicious food, sip on our favorite drinks, and revel in the company of amazing friends while we conquer the gaming table. I'm Heath, and I'll be your host. Welcome to my house for an unforgettable evening of board games and mouth-watering dinners. Sometimes we might have guest players join us for the game. Other times, it might just be me playing. That is what solo gaming is for. But hey, even then, you'll be here with me, and I'm very glad to have you. In our past episodes, we've embarked on epic adventures through Small World, Descent, Zombicide Black Plague, Unearthed, Forbidden Island, and more. But we're just getting started because we'll be digging even deeper into the captivating world of board gaming. There's a treasure trove of games just waiting on my shelf to be played. HeroQuest, Journeys in Middle-earth, Kingdom Death, Darkest Dungeon, Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, and many more. There are so many games and so little time to play them, so let's enjoy as many as we can together. Tabletop gaming is, after all about having a great time with fantastic friends, and it never hurts to add in great food to mix as well. So rally your crew, whip up a scrumptious dinner, and pour your favorite beverage, because now it's time for dinner and a board game. Let the games begin. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I hope you can hear me. I realized I need to perhaps make adjustment to the microphone. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the office. Welcome to dinner and a board game. It is so great to have you here. Welcome. I feel like it's been a while, and it has been, but I'm very glad to be back here. We are going to be playing HeroQuest tonight, the Mage in the Mirror. We started this a few weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago. We did the very first Mage in the Mirror. You know, we've done the Barbarian Quest pack, but man, I got beat up pretty bad in the Barbarian Quest pack. So now we are over here to the Mage in the Mirror. We did the first Mage in the Mirror, and I was actually pretty proud of the way that I did. I did pretty well there. And got some equipment and treasure and things like that. So I'm feeling pretty good as far as my elf goes. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But anyway, so we're going on to quest number 2, Mage in the Mirror, Dinner and a Board Game. I am so happy to have you all here tonight. Let's see who is here. Let's see. We've got, Stray is here. Greetings, Stray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got James. Welcome, James. I know I'm starting a bit late. I was out cutting grass. Walked about 3 miles in the southern heat cutting grass. Then was trying to figure out all of my settings here. So I am here now. Brett is here. Welcome, Brett. Good to see you. You know, Brett says, YouTube, wish there was a way we could be playing. There needs to be an online version of that. I'm still working on that. Maybe this weekend we can do some more stuff in the virtual coffee shop where we can play games. I'm still working on that. Hey, Zero the Blade. Welcome, Zero the Blade. Good to see you. Oh, and Stray, thank you very much for posting the Discord link. That is the place to hang out with all of us when we're not on YouTube. Thank you so much for posting that, Stray. All right. So, well, like I said, we're doing Mage in the Mirror, HeroQuest. Quest 2, I am playing the elf. I'm going to be using the classic elf right here. There's something up with my camera over here, but we're using the classic elf. I'm using the classic HeroQuest miniatures and board over here. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using the app. The app is going to be Zargoning me through this. And so you're going to be able to see the app as we play through when I change over to the other camera. Let's go ahead and work on the dinner part of this, because if we didn't have the dinner part of this, this show would just be called Board Game. But we're not doing dinner here. We're doing something that's particularly appropriate to the morning grind. So if you're thinking about doing the morning, if you're with us for the morning grind, when we talk about tabletop games, let me close this over here. I've got a lot of light coming in. The sun's going down, and I get a lot of light coming in from the office on that side. That'll take care of itself in just a few minutes. But during the morning grind, we like to have our coffee or other type of drink in the morning. Well, perhaps you like iced coffee, which I have been particularly enjoying in the morning. Well, then maybe you should be making iced coffee dice. So let's do that as the dinner part of Dinner and a Board Game. Here we go. I had another thought regarding my ice dice molds here, because when we were trying to mold the ice, one of the reasons that I wasn't quite happy with it is because I wasn't getting the crystal clear look to the ice that I really wanted to get, so that had eluded me. But nonetheless, we had gotten other things to mold rather well, and so it occurred to me that what if I used some type of liquid or substance that I didn't care if it was crystal clear or not. And so what came to my mind was coffee. And so I've got Cultist Coffee here, and I've got Witch's Brew, of course, and both of these are available on ravenkeep.net. They support the channel and also the show The Cultists. If you haven't seen the show The Cultists, that's our Lovecraftian comedy. We tried to do a comedy web series about Cthulhu, and that's on my channel if you want to check that out. And then I had these two custom blends of coffees made specifically for the Cultists, and so I've got them over there on ravenkeep.net, and I like to drink them in the morning. And so I thought, what if I make coffee ice for making iced coffee? I know a lot of people will freeze coffee in ice cube trays, so, well, what if we just did that with the ice dice? Then I don't have to worry about not having crystal clear dice because it's coffee colored anyway. So, I brewed up, this right here is actually the Cultist coffee, so it's the one with notes of cocoa, almond, and toffee. It's very good. And so, I'm just going to try that out. I snapped these down again as well as I could possibly get it in both cases, so they are ready to go. And now we're just going to pour. You can see the coffee coming up through the air holes of those, so I think that one is ready. I think that one's basically ready too. All right, I'm going to take these to the freezer. Maybe they'll be ready for coffee in the morning. The ice dice molds with the coffee have had plenty of time to freeze, so let's open them up and see what we get. Oh, looking good. Looking good. I'd say that is a good D10. Good D20. I think we've mastered the art of the pour here and gotten these working well. Yes, I would definitely say my pouring technique has gotten much better, and the fact that these aren't crystal clear doesn't bother me because I think they've got a really, obviously because they're coffee, and I think they've got a really nice look, a nice coffee look. So I think I'm going to call the coffee dice a success. Now, let's see here. I've got this, which is my Witch's Brew mug, and so I'll stick these in that mug. Oh, that's actually just about one of these tall-sized mugs worth of ice right there. Let's see how this one did. Oh, again, looking beautiful. We got this one. This is the Cultist coffee mug. So, I'll fill that one up. Beautiful D8. Beautiful D percentile. We've got a little bit of deformation here. We've got an air bubble in that one. That's alright, we're still doing very well. Check that out. That's nice. I even have some extra coffee. Not that much. Whoops. So coffee ice using the ice dice molds, that's a win. I think that ended up very well. So that's a win. If you want some Cultist coffee or Witch's Brew, these are over on ravenkeep.net. I've got the mugs as well, although not very many mugs. And I ship them out myself. I ship them out from the office, but I can only ship them to the United States. So if you want some, they're over on ravenkeep.net. They support the channel and everything we're doing here at Ravenkeep. All right, everybody. Stray sent a $20 super chat. Thank you for working so hard. Thank you so much for being here, Stray. Thank you so much for being a huge part of this channel. Stray, if you don't know, if you're here for the first time or relatively new here, Stray is a huge part of this channel and is a major part of what makes it all work. Thank you so much, Stray. It is work, but it's also playing games. But it's work, too. Hello, Spud. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. And S. Becker is here as well. Perfect evening, converting some 40K Cadians into Black Templar neophytes and watching dinner and a board game. Wonderful. Wonderful. Stray also says, get your coffee at, yes, ravenkeep.net. If you click there, You can get Ravenkeep. You go to Ravenkeep, you can get Cultist Coffee, Witch's Brew, and the coffee mugs that you saw there. They're actually in the other room right over there. I will ship them out to you personally if you go over to ravenkeep.net. Keep this channel going. Let's see here. Brett says, now I want an iced coffee. I had been enjoying some of those during the morning grind. All right, so we are basically ready to get started, but I want to take a look at what my elf stats are so that I remember them and also so that you know what they are as well. So I'm going to bring up the auxiliary camera over here. There we go. How about that right there? Okay, so here is the standard elf as we see it right here. Attack 2, defend 2, body 6, mind 4. Okay, but then here is my stat sheet as we're going into the dungeon here tonight. So it says that I have a long sword, which gives me the attack dice of 3, which I've got right here, attack dice of 3, but also that allows me to attack diagonal. So that's also a diagonal attack. I can't forget that. Diagonal attack permitted right there. There's also a short sword. I haven't sold that yet. Starting weapon, short sword. So I started with a short sword, but I was later able to purchase a long sword. So in melee combat, okay, that checks out. I'm also making sure that my sheet is right here. So that checks out. Seems like longsword 3. As far as armor goes, I have a shield, which is +1 defense die. So I started at 2 over here. So that should give me 3. I had mail, which is +1 defense die, but I now have elven mail. I found that last quest, which gives me +2 defense die. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that checks out. I've got 5 defense dice. And that's good because as we found out, I'm expecting this quest to be brutal. I'm expecting this whole box to be brutal. The Barbarian quest pack was very brutal, and that's basically what I remembered. So having a bunch of defense dice is good, but I also have Elven Bracers. Okay, Elven Bracers right here. These metallic wrist-worn bands have magical powers. When placed on the elf's wrists, these glowing artifacts greatly enhance the elf's physical and mental abilities. The bracers add +2 body points and +1 and 1 extra mind point to the elf's total. They can only be worn by the elf. So 6 and 4 is where I'm starting, but now because of Elven Bracers, I've got 8 and 5, +2, +1, so 8, 6 to 8, and 4 to 5. Okay, that checks out. I've got 15 gold coins, but then I've also got a whole bunch of other stuff right here. So it says that over here, and I saved all these cards in an envelope for this time. So I've got the Elixir of Life. I mean, this is huge. The elixir, having an extra elixir of life is huge. This small bottle of pearly liquid will bring a dead hero back to life, restoring all of his body points and mind points. This potion can only be used once. So that's freaking huge. And I was able to save that from the last quest. Okay, Elven Bracers, we already went over that. I also have Heroic Brew. You are surprised to find a leather bag hanging on the wall. If you drink its contents before you attack, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck. So Heroic Brew, I escaped with this. I mean, I escaped with a bunch of stuff. I mean, this is fantastic. So I've got 2. If I drink this potion, I can attack twice instead of once. That's probably going to come in handy sometime soon. And then I also have the Wolf's Bane potion, which this potion may be used by any hero suffering from the werewolf's curse. So I'm assuming that's something that's going to happen to us at some point. It cures the hero. The potion may only be used once. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck. So to me, that's a very... I need to scratch this out, and I'm going to start with 8 hit points. I mean, that's like a barbarian. I mean, that's pretty massive. So I've got the 8 hit points right there. That's where my elf is. I'm going to put this back in the box down here. I just wanted to compare to the original. So that's my elf character sheets. If you're wondering what type of stuff we're working on or what our situation is, that is the elf. And I'm going to move these cards over here as well. So that's why I don't want to jinx myself, but that's why I'm kind of feeling good about the about where the elf is right now, because I did pretty well last quest, much better it seems than the barbarian used to do, and was able to get out of this quest with more stuff. All right, so that's where I am. That's where I'm starting. So I'm also using the classic. Oh, I took off the camera, but using the classic elf miniature here. Let me go over to the other camera. Let me swap over. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we've got, you can see the camera right here. This right here is the app. So the app is going to be Zargoning me through this, and you'll be able to see me up in the upper corner as well. All right. So we are here with the app. We've got the solo elf quest. Some people say they can't hear the app. It does provide some mood music, and occasionally it talks. Stray says, remember to like and sub. Yes, please do. Yes, please. If you are here, please do like the channel. If the algorithm has brought you here, please do subscribe. This channel is all about tabletop gaming, role-playing, board games, all of that. So I would love to have you. Spud says, slick setup. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we are now moving on to Quest 2 on Sacred Ground. Let's make sure. I don't hear it sound, but that's all right. Okay. On Sacred Ground, your sacred trial requires that you rescue 2 of the Queen's attendants who were kidnapped recently. Okay, let me say that again. Your second trial requires that you rescue 2 of the Queen's attendants who were kidnapped recently. Foul creatures of dread, that should be chaos, but it's dread here, have taken these 2 elves to an underground cavern south of the Elven Kingdom. The only entrance to the stronghold of dread is a spiral stairway that descends far underground. Oh, we're using the spiral staircase here. The only entrance to this stronghold, is a spiral staircase that descends far underground. Starting from the stairway, you must fight your way to the Queen's attendants, free them, and then bring them back through the stairway. Okay, all right. So 2 Queen's attendants have been kidnapped. Spiral staircase, down through the spiral staircase, and then bring the attendants back. So that's what's going on. Mad582 says, Heath, it's impossible not to like. Oh, well, thank you, Mad. Thank you. Like achievement attained. Thank you. Thank you, both Mad and S. Becker. All right. Mercenaries, note this is a solo quest. Mercenaries may be hired for any group quest in this quest pack, but not for solo quests. So I don't have any mercenaries. It's just going to be 1 elf. I wonder why I don't hear my music. But you guys said you couldn't hear it anyway. So anyway, that's fine. Let's see. So, all right, I'm going to, it's actually in the green room, so it is right here. Oh, so incidentally, that is where I'm starting out. So, spiral staircase here. So I'll start right here. And it says that there is a door here. All right. Place the revealed on the game board. That's it. You must rescue you must rescue the Queen's attendants from the Dread stronghold. Okay. And I believe there were 2 of them. So there are 2 of them we got to go find. Return to the stairway. Return the Queen's attendants to the spiral stairway and exit to complete the quest. All right, will do. I got, can you see this? Let me pull this down here. So that's where we are. I got my dice and my dice tray. 11. I don't need that. I'll move right here. I will go ahead and search for traps. We're going to be methodical here. We have to be methodical because we've been torn apart in other quests. So are you sure I want to end the turn? Yes, I do. All right. So actions. Let me search for secret doors. Oh. See, that's why. Okay, I'm standing right here. And we already have a secret door. Oh. We got a secret door. That's going to head out this way. If you've already seen these, if you've already played this or something like that, don't. But this seems like a good place for a poll. So should I go through? Should I go through door or secret door? If you already know this quest or have already played it, please don't answer. Should I go through door or secret door? Apparently I can't type. Door? Secret door. All right, I got the poll going out to everybody. All right, so okay. Zargon's turn. I am going to go ahead and search for treasure. So while people are looking at that, I'm going to go ahead and search this room for treasure. Probably nothing to find in here, but might as well go ahead and search for it. Actions. Search for treasure. Draw a treasure from the treasure deck. So here's my treasure deck. I've got it. I've got all the treasure cards in card sleeves that have opaque backs because I have shuffled in all of the Elf Quest cards into the main treasure deck. Give it another shuffle or 3. All right, and cut. So let's see what we got here. Come on, good treasure, good treasure. Oh, hazard. Suddenly, the stone beneath your feet gives way. You fall into a shallow hole, losing 1 body point, ending your turn. You may climb out and move normally on your turn. Return this card to the bottom of the deck. All right, so that sucked. I now have 7 body points left. No wandering monster, done. End turn. All right, I'm ending the poll here. And it seems that 83% said that I should be going toward the secret door. S. Becker says secret stuff are always behind the secret door. So people want me to go toward the secret door. Better than a wandering monster. I'm hoping we don't have any of those this time. Oh, Brett says, yeah, I got hooked on Heath and his positive demeanor. Started watching several morning live streams, 7:30 a.m. my time because of him. as I don't play RPGs. Well, thank you so much, Brett. We try to be a positive force around here. That's exactly what we try to do on this channel. Because there's so many forces of negativity around here. Being positive, being constructive, that is what we do over here on this stream. So thank you, Brett. All right, well then, secret door it is. Let me roll the dice here. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That should be enough to go wherever I need to go. So, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's open the secret door. Yes. That was thunder. As soon as I hit that secret door, there was thunder outside. So I do live in the country. So if all of a sudden like the power goes out or something like that, well, I just heard thunder outside. So who knows? Okay, we've got a rack in there. Hopefully everything will be fine. Okay, we have the rack here. And 2 skeletons. A skeleton here and a skeleton here. All right. Brett says, just a pleasant way to start a morning. Well, that's what I try to be. That's exactly what I try for the morning grind to be a pleasant way to start the morning for all of the tabletop gamers out there. That's exactly the kind of thing that I try to do. That's exactly the purpose of the morning grind. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move right there. Play I don't step in a trap, and I'm going to attack this skeleton. So my attack dice are 3. One hit on the skeleton. Attack. Wait. Okay, so I forget how to do this. Okay, so I have to roll this. So the defense dice on the skeleton is 2. So here's our stats. He's got move squares of 6. He's got attack dice of 2. He's got defend dice of 2. And body points of 1. So I have to roll for him to defend. So I hit him for 1. I'll put that over here in the corner so we remember. So that's 1 hit on him. Oh, that is 1 defense on the part of the skeleton. So that is all that we have. So I will end the turn. Are you sure you want to end the turn? Yes. Zargon's turn. Activate Zargon's turn. All right, we got 2 hits from the skeleton on me. I'm defending with 5, thank goodness. So I got huge defense here. Look, all right, 2 defense. So I defend against that. You know, it's been the case that the traps have been a big part of this. Because when I got 5 defense dice, I've been able to defend. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've been able to defend. But the traps are the ones that rob you of the body points. Okay, so done. This skeleton moves here. All right, makes an attack and misses. So no need for me to roll. Mad says, my guess is the rat was cleaning the skeletons of all the dead flesh. All right, so done here. I'm going to attack the same skeleton, this one right here, or that one right there. 3 attacks on the skeleton. 1 hit on the skeleton. I need some more attack dice. 2 defense on the part of the skeleton. No defense on the part of the skeleton, so this skeleton takes 1 point of damage. The skeleton has been defeated. Remove the skeleton from the game. Yes, this skeleton is out of here. Oh, by the way, did I remember to Where are my spells? The elf gets spells. And I should have done this already. No, I didn't. I put the spells over here. The elf gets spells. We had a discussion about what the best spells for the elf to take were last time we were playing this game. And I'm going to take the earth spells again. So I've got the earth spells. I meant to say that earlier, but I forgot. I do have earth. That means that I've got heal body. This spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. Its magical power will immediately restore up to 4 lost body points, but does not give a hero more than a starting number. So I have a healing spell with me. I also have rock skin. I need to use this. I need to cast this spell directly. Now, I'm glad that I didn't cast it because it would have gone away as soon as I hit the fall in that trap. But as soon as these skeletons are dead, I need to go ahead and cast rock skin because it says this spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. That hero may throw 1 extra combat die when defending. The spell is broken when the hero suffers 1 point of body damage. And then I also have Pass Through Rock. This spell may be cast upon any one hero, including yourself. That hero may move through walls on his next move. He may move through as many walls as his dice allow. Caution. There are shaded areas on the quest map which indicate solid rock. If a hero ends his move in one of these areas, he is trapped forever. So those are my spells, and I need to remember to cast Rock Skin basically as soon as I'm done with these skeletons. So, end elf turn. Let's throw it over to Zargon's turn. Zargon attacks with nothing and misses. 2 white, so misses. All right, 2 white shields. So now I am going to attack. I need more attack dice. I'm going to attack the skeleton again with just 1. All right. Skeleton defends with 2. There is no defense. That takes care of the skeleton. Skeleton has been defeated. Would you like to remove it? Yes. So let's go to Zargon's turn. There should be nothing for Zargon to do, and it passes it back to me. Another secret door. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to cast Rock Skin. This says this may be cast on any one hero, including yourself, as we just said. That hero may throw 1 extra combat die when defending. That's going to give me 6 combat dice in defense. So might as well go ahead and take advantage of it early on. So I'm going to put it on top of my character sheet so I remember that I'm defending with 6, which is huge. It's now, see, it's the traps that tend to like screw me over because that can give me a body point of damage without actually defending myself. So, okay, cast my spell, Zargon's turn. Let's go ahead and say actions, search for traps. No traps, that's good. Zargon's turn. Actions, search for secret doors. Let's see if there's another way out of here. Oh, there are no secret doors. I wonder if there's some treasure in here. Otherwise, we'll be going back through the main door. So, Zargon's turn, yes. My turn, actions. Come on, let's get to a good treasure. Good treasure. Oh, draw a treasure card. So I need to shuffle the treasure deck and then draw a treasure card. And hopefully there are no wandering monsters. Did anybody get their Rise of the Dread Moon pack in? We did an unboxing of the Rise of the Dread Moon pack the other day, which is the first new one. Chronologically, it comes after this one. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. So nothing back here other than this treasure. Let's make it a good one. Gem. Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a small gem worth 35 gold coins. Record the money on your sheet. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck, so that one is discarded. So 35 gold coins. So 35, 45. So I now have 50 gold coins. And let's roll some movement dice here. So I guess we're going through the main door. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to go in with a fresh movement die. Zargon's turn. Yes. Oh, I need to update my position here. No. Zargon's turn. Okay, now my turn. 6, that should be plenty to get into that room with. I'll move the auxiliary camera back here so we can see what's going on. Let's open the door. So this door, do we need some? I feel like we need some music. Is there some music? You have to tell me if this is too loud, but I feel like we need something. Okay, there we go. That's acoustic cinematic music, so we can use that. I turned it down a little bit, but I feel like we need something. All right, so this is open now. We do have a door over here. We can go to feeding the ducks later if we need to. Okay. Orcs. Orcs can be rough because they do attack with 3. So I've got an orc right there. And I've got an orc right here. I'll have them both looking at me. And that's it. Well, let me go in here. I don't suppose it matters. Here. And then I'll attack this one right here. I'll attack this one up here. Attacking with 3. Orcs. Get the orc card out. Attacks with 3, defends with 2. That's what I thought I remembered. But that's our stats for our orcs as we go into battle here. So attacking with 3. 1 hit on the orc. Oh, can't see. My dice tray. 1 hit on the orc right there. Orc defends with 2. Okay, yes, music in the background is a great addition. That's what I thought. We'll cycle through some of the music here on the StreamYard. I don't know why my app isn't playing, but I hear people have a difficult time hearing that anyway, so this is probably better anyway. There is no defense on the orc. So there was no defense. So this orc is dead. Yes, remove the orc. All right. So that tosses it to Zargon's turn. This orc attacks with 1. I defend with 6. I don't want to lose my spell here. So I defend with 6. I only have to defend against 1. Oh, plenty of defense. I got 4 defenses there. Can't see it because it's on the table. I rolled 4 defenses, so I'm okay. I like having the high defense characters. All right, especially in the solo quest. So Elf is going to attack with 3 against Orc. Gets 2 attacks, 2 skulls against the Orc. Orc attacks with 3. No defense from the Orc. Okay, excellent. Like the tunes too. That's probably the best thing to do. We'll cycle through here. I got. This is a bit dreamy, right? How about? Oh, okay. Rock. Now, all right. Let's try rock for a little bit. That way we're not quite so dreamy. All right, so this guy is out of here. This orc is out of here.
All right, so this orc is gone. Zargon's turn. Matt says, Zargon's hiring manager better up his game. All right, so orc out of here. Actions, let's be systematic. Let's search for traps. There are no traps. Zargon's turn. Actions, let's search for secret doors. Oh, there's another secret door. Oh, all right. We have another secret door that goes out here. Well, all right. That seems like time for another poll. Which way? Can't type again. Which way? Secret door? Let's see. Door? Secret door. Please don't answer if you played this quest before. All right. Meanwhile, I will search for treasure. That's probably a bad idea, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. So that's going to go over to Zargon's turn. And now, all right, actions, search for treasure. Treasure deck. I need some good. As Becker says, super secret double probation door. All right, so I'm shuffling the treasure deck again. All right, we'll do a three-way cut here. All right, so treasure in here is gold. You find a loose stone and tear it from the wall. Beneath it, behind it, you discover a small leather pouch wrapped in an old rag. Peering inside, you find 25 gold coins. Record the money on your sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay, so that's going out here to discard 25, so I now have 75 gold coins. All right, 75 gold coins. I know what you guys are going to say. Let's go over here. Okay, 33% everybody's saying door, 67% of people are saying secret door. So, all right, secret door wins. Now, see, the polling only works when it's unclear. Because as I found out as I was playing this, that if there's a way that's obviously dangerous, people always vote for the obvious danger. And that doesn't work because I can't always go into danger because these solo quests are so difficult. I'm playing to win here, so I have to play conservatively. But when it's not exactly obvious which one's the most dangerous, the door or the secret door, well, that's a good thing to send out to the community. Stray says, I'd keep the stone to prove some abstract point. All right, so let me roll here. So we're going secret door. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to walk in with just 1 point remaining. So let me update that, and we'll send that. Do not open the door. No, we'll send that to Zargon's turn. Now I will open this. I got 7. That's plenty to move in here. Let's go. Let's open it then. Open the secret door. Oh, there is a treasure chest. Find the treasure chest. Here it is. If I were playing with my nephews, they'd be freaking out right now. Trying to get to the treasure chest. So we got a treasure chest right there. What else? Oh, a skeleton. A skeleton right here. And that's it? Oh, okay. Brett says, I wonder if there's a way to have your character stats be digital in the corner of the screen or something. Something to have. Sometimes I have to walk away when I come back. It would be nice to see. Just a thought. That's see. Okay, see now. I used to do things like that with Dinner and a Board Game when we were not playing live. You know, I had the stats, the dashboard, because we did post-production editing. We would edit in post-production, and I would make sure there was a dashboard on the screen that kept track of everybody's stats. So I've done that in the past, but I didn't do it when it was live. I wonder if there is a way to do it live. S. Becker says, what? You don't trust us? That's an interesting question. I'll have to think about that. That would be cool. That would be cool if there was a, because it took way too long. I mean, it took a long time to do Dinner and a Board Game when we were not doing it live, when we were doing post-processing, and that was part of the things that made it take a long time. So I wonder, but maybe there's some way that I could click something. I'll think about that. Dude, Brett, Heath's post work is so good. Sound effects and everything. We'll see. We'll see. If you're, I'm only down 1 hit point. I'm down to 7 hit points instead of 8. So there hasn't been a lot going on. But that's a good point. I wonder if there's some way to do it. I'll think about that. It would have to be some type of like spreadsheet or something I was clicking on that had a portion of the screen or something like that. I've actually been thinking about how I could get more people, get the crew back in here to play HeroQuest digitally. So we will see. All right. So my turn. I had 7 hit dice, which is no problem. Or movement dice. I just moved forward. I hadn't moved yet. I just opened the door. So I'm going to step there and I'm going to attack this skeleton with 3. Skeleton gets hit for 2. There we go. Skeleton gets hit for 2. Skeleton also defends with 2, right? Yeah, skeleton defends with 2. No skeleton defense. Skeleton is out of here. Oh, so first I need to move me on the app. Skeleton's been defeated. Move the skeleton. In turn, Zargon's turn. My actions first. We got to be methodical here. Is search for traps. Oh, no traps. Fascinating. Okay. Actions, secret doors. No secret doors. Zargon's turn. Actions, search for treasure. Let's get some good treasure here. Treasure chest. You find 300 gold coins in the treasure chest. All right. I now have 375 gold coins. Hey, Sable Phoenix. Sable Phoenix says, never fear, I am here. Late due to errands. Well, no problem. We're still just kind of getting started here. So that was great. 300 gold coins in the chest. I will take it. Oh, clues of resistance. Pieces of broken jewelry and torn silk are strewn about the floor. The queen's attendants passed through this way, resisting their captors. But no secret doors. I'm going to search for secret doors. There are no secret doors in here, so I got to go the other way. All right, I got to go through this door down here. Roll 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna toss it to Zargon and go through here with a full die. Oh, I gotta move me. No. Zargon's turn. All right, 12. I can go wherever I want to go. Now, I'm going to open this door. Well, whatever. I don't see my double at the moment. But okay, so this... Oh, there it is. No, it's not. That's closed off right there. Hey, Brett calls out to like the live stream. Please do, everybody. If you're here, please do like the live stream. That would be great. It's the moral thing to do, Sable says. Oh, I hear rain coming down outside. It's always... I love playing games like this in the rain. Hopefully it doesn't, like, you know, take out my power or my internet or something like that. But it is raining here, so this is open now. And I've got a door down here. Yikes! Yikes, 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 yikes. I think that's the first one of those that we've seen. Okay, we got a werewolf. We got a werewolf that's right here. Where is my... Sable Phoenix says, rain, lucky dog. It's blown dry and going on to hit 112 here tomorrow. Man, I feel like we have got some high temperatures here in the south and some high humidity. We're not at 112 though. I think it was like 98 when I was cutting grass this afternoon. Oh, let's see. I got my cards here. Let's find out about these werewolves. Here they are. Giant wolf. It's not a werewolf. It's a giant wolf. I gotta get myself cleaned up around here. It's too much chaos. But okay, giant wolf. These things are nasty. So we got a giant wolf here. Yeah, exactly. Mad says, lycanthrope bite, watch out. Yeah, this could be bad. I do not want that to happen to me. Fortunately, I do have a Wolfbane's potion. So the giant wolf is movement squares 6. Attack 6. I mean, freaking ridiculous. Attack 6. Defend 3. Body points 5. Mind points 1. I mean, I don't have much of a choice but to attack it. Wait. I feel like this is a good time for the Heroic Brew Potion. You were surprised. This is the leather flask I found last time hanging up. You drink its contents before you attack. You can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This sounds like a good time to do that. I'm going to drink this Heroic Brew, and then I'm going to go and try to attack this werewolf. 106 in California? I'm feeling better about where I live. All right. So I get to attack 2 times. So I'm going to go here. It's not letting me move. Oh, place the revealed. Okay. There. Okay, there's nothing over there. So this is the first attack with 3. 1 hit. Defend with 3. So I got 1 hit on that wolf. I got 1 defense from the wolf. I'm going to do it again because of the potion. 3 attacks. 3 attack dice. Second attack. 1 hit on the wolf. I'm going to take it. 1 hit on the wolf. 3 defense on the wolf. There is no defense from the wolf. So the wolf takes 1 point of damage. I mean, body points 5. This is serious. That's all I can do. So Zargon's turn. Yes. 2 hits. But I do a defend with 6. So I'm going to defend with 6. Come on, come on. Mad says, does this mean we have to drink also? It's a bit early for that. Well, I just have beer here. In fact, I'm going to run out. I may have to go to the store, like up to the convenience store. We'll just have to see. Stray says, remember to breathe and sip out there. Stay hydrated. Yeah, no kidding. Zero the Blade says, hope that wolf is a loner and not with the pack. I hope so, too. All right, so I defend with 6 against 2. Only 1 defense. So I'm down to 6 hit points. And my rock skin is gone. That means that I'm now to defending with 5. I really would have liked to have done more damage than just 1 hit point with my potion. I feel like I have to fight at least once. Oh, you got a nice red blend? It would be nice to go and grab a bottle of wine. There's a convenience store just around the corner, about a block away. Hopefully, I don't have to go grab that. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to attack. Only 1 hit. Lots of thunder going on. So 1 hit, defense, no defense. I don't want to fight a war of attrition with this guy. Move 6, S. Becker says. Can I run and gun? Oh, you heard it? Maybe. Let's see what I roll. Let's see what I roll. You're right. Maybe I should try to run. Oh, I only rolled a 4 that time. So I can't run and gun at the moment, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assuming I don't step in a trap. That seems like what would happen right now. Is that I would step in a trap. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Zargon's turn. We'll at least make the wolf come to me. So the wolf does come down. Because it would be nice if he didn't get an attack sometime. 3 hits. 3 hits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Defend. Defend, elf. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Defended against the wolf. All right. Let's attack with 3. Let's see. Just 1 skull again. All right. So 1 skull. Wolf defends with 3. 1 defense. Suck. All right, let's see what I roll. See if I can get away. 6. I can't. He's going to attack me again. But at least let's see what's going on. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Oh, nope, can't do that because we got a blocked passageway right here. Three, 5, 6. There we go. Oh, there is a door into the main room here. I don't want to go in there until I've killed this giant wolf. Zargon's turn. Oh, so I'm standing here. And it's standing here. Oh my God! 4 hits. Come on. Big defense, big defense. Oh my God. I just reduced one of those. 4 hits, 4 skulls, 1 shield. So I take 4 points of damage. I'm now down to 2. All right, come on. I need to be able to hit this wolf for more than just 1 point of damage every turn. Okay, 2 hits on the wolf. 2 skulls on the wolf. No defense from the wolf. So 2 points of damage on the wolf. That's at least good. 2 defense on the wolf. So he's only got 1 point left, but he's still done plenty of damage. Zero the Blade says, is that battle even winnable to begin with? Well, we've asked that question for multiple of the HeroQuest solo quests. The Barbarian quest had the same kind of problem. That's why I said we have to play conservatively to win. Like, the goal is to win here. The hiring budget was blown on the wolf. Okay. Wait. So I just attacked the wolf, right? He's got 1 HP. Let's see if I can move and get away from this wolf. Movement of 8. Oh, I can. I can. Okay, so I saved myself an attack. So I'm going to move around. I rolled an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to move down here. Well, I'll move in. Oh, no, God. Wandering monster trap. I knew that was going to be the case. Okay, so I got to stop right there. And I got a wandering monster trap with 2 orcs. So when I step there, you can see this on the camera. Yes, when I step there, an orc appears here, and an orc appears here. That orc attacks with 1. I defend with 5, right? Yep, defend with 5. Okay, 4 defense. So I am in good there. So I am defended against that orc. Orc attacks for 2. I defend with 1. I'm down to 1 hit point. But they're going to do it again because now it's Zargon's turn. Activate Zargon's turn. That orc attacks with 1. I hope these, elf attendants appreciate this. Orc attacks with 1. I defend with 1, so I am good there. Next orc attacks with 1. I defend with nothing. So that takes me to 0. So I get to instantly use some type of magic. I tell you what, I'm going to use heal body on myself. So heal body. I mean, you can't do this in a solo quest like this and not have your own healing magic. So I'm going to cast heal body, and I'm going to get back 4 body points. So I'm back at 4. My turn. Okay, I'm going to attack this orc right here because that's the one. I don't want to attack the one that's blocking the wolf. So I'm going to attack 3 against this orc, and I get Bupkis. All right, so Zargon's turn. Orc attacks with 2. I defend with 3, so I am good there. The other orc attacks with 1, and I defend with 1, so I am good there. All right, so I got a free turn. All right, again, this orc right here is going to be attacked. 3. 1 hit on the orc. Defense of 2 for the orc. That's our giant wolf right there. Where did I put the orc card? I have no idea. Anyway, orc defends with 2. Orc gets no defense, so orc is dead. All right, now I'm going to try to get out of here. So I'm going to try to roll again. So this orc is dead. Only 3 points. 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Lord. Okay, so when I step right here, I notice there's another orc right here. This is not good. So there's another orc down here. Okay. 3. Okay. And then we're sealed off down here. Right there. Yet we're sealed off down there. So I'm going to be attacked again twice. Nothing about this is good. Nothing about this is good. End turn. Zargon's turn. Orc attacks with 1. I defend with 5. All right, so I actually, no, I got to update my position. 1, 2, so here. Orc moves here. Whoop. Dropped it. Mad says, you have 375 gold. Run for the exit. Also, roll better than 3. Yeah. Run, Forest. Yeah. So I defend myself. I got to defend myself against 1. I defended myself successfully. There we go. So that's 1. So no damage right there. This orc moves there. Miss. We need a miss. We need a miss. So he attacks with 1. Oh, I got 3 shields, though. So I'm doing okay. So I got 3 shields. The wolf, though, decides to come down as well. All right, I need to attack this orc right here. Come on, I need to be hitting harder too. I'm heavy on defense, but I really need to be hitting harder. I only got 1 skull on him. He defends with 2, and he does not defend, so he is out of here. So I'll take it. What do I roll? Yes, he's gone. What do I roll for an movement? Only 4. Oh, that was a 4. Well, it didn't matter. It was only a 4. So I did roll better than a 3, but it was only a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. End turn. Zargon's turn. Yes. Oh, so I moved here. Orc is going to move here. Orc for 2. I defend with 5. One skull. So I get hit for 1 point of damage. Now down to 3. And of course, the wolf continues down. The wolf isn't going to let it up. All right, so I'm going to attack this orc right here. This is where a stone would come in handy. Yeah, none of them. Let's attack for 3 against this orc. Come on. 1 attack against the orc. Orc defends with 2. Orc offers no defense. So orc is out of here. Come on, let me get away from this wolf. Orc out of here. All right, big roll, big roll. No, only a 4. I am hobbling along. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is also sealed off. So there are only 2 options. I can go into the middle room or I can go over the side door. As soon as I run from this, hopefully kill this wolf. So wolf comes up, says, okay. 1, 2, 3 hits. Come on. I got 5 defense. Come on. Come on. That could kill me. There is no defense from that wolf. And I was feeling so good about my elf and where I needed to be. I was feeling so good about that. Let me back up over here. All right, so I died right there. I'm down to 0 hit points. Thank God I have, or whatever God we're dealing with here, that I have the elixir of life. That was one that I picked up last quest. Otherwise, I would be out of here. The small bottle of pearly liquid will bring a dead hero back to life, restoring all of his body points and mind points. This potion can only be used once. Well, this seems like a good time to use it since I'm dead. So I will use it. And I am now back up to 8. These quests are tough. These quests are tough. All right. My turn. I'm going to attack. And I get 2 skulls. Finally, is that the first time that I've rolled more than 1 skull against the wolf? I rolled 2 skulls against the wolf. And the wolf, the giant wolf, defends with 3. No defense, giant wolf. No defense. Well, 1 defense. But I think that's enough, right? Yes, giant wolf has been defeated. Okay, that was just enough. giant wolf out of here. All right, let's go over here. So I got I got side door over here. And I got center door right here. Center door and I got side door. Which one should I do? Where should I go? Putting out a poll. Oh, wait. I gotta hit the poll button. Side door, which is over here. Center door. I mean, this is already pretty rough. Mad says, say what you like about random movement, but it's definitely entertainment. Wait, well, that's the advantage of it. I mean, I guess that was doing what it was supposed to be doing as far as the game goes. Or maybe I should just take my 375 gold coins and run for the exit, as Mad was saying a while back ago. I mean, I've already died twice. I mean, I've already died twice. All right, let's see. I could do... I might be coming up with a plan with magic here. Might be coming up with a plan for magic. All right, we got a bunch of votes here, and the center door is coming up 71%. This might be an opportunity for me to use some magic. Let me roll some dice here, see what my movement is. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly where I wanted to be. I'm going to stay right there. Zargon's turn. Oh, wait. I need to update me over here. Zargon's turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say actions. I'm going to cast a spell. No, hang on. I'm going to roll first. 5. I'm just going to stay there. Okay, 10. I got a movement of 10. So I'm going to cast Earth. And then I'm going to cast Pass Through Rock. So I will go into the center room, but I'm going to choose a target hero on myself. So now I am cast there. I'm going to go 1. There is a... This is trying to play conservatively. There is a table right there. All right. There is a femur in here. Femur right here. There is an orc over here. Ah, and that's it. Okay, so I jump in right here, and that's what I see. That doesn't mean there's not something else random in there, some kind of treasure. But there we go. But that's 1. So now I'm going to go look in the other door. So I did what you guys wanted. You want me to go in the center door. So there I am in the center door. 2. 3. I'm going to step in here, and we're going to see what's in here. So now I am sitting right here. what have we got? We've got a bookshelf sitting right there. We've got a door right there. And we have a fireplace right there. Six, 7, 8, 9. I only have a roll of a 10. And I'm sitting on 4 right now. Oh, there's no monsters in here, though. I gotta find these elf attendants. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find elf attendants if you're coming in, and then I gotta get them out of here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're still passing through rock. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. I spoke too soon. That's a Chaos Warrior. There's a Chaos Warrior right here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's go up and let's go into the other room. Information is the key to everything. All right, so now we got a bookshelf in here. All right, a bookshelf right there. And 2 goblins. A goblin here. And a goblin here. Is that right? Yeah, and then a door. Over here. I feel like that was a pretty good move as far as gathering information goes. So I got a door over here. I feel like I should stay in the goblin room. Because that exhausts my spell. I got one more. I could hop back into the Chaos Warrior room, but I feel like that's... Let me move the light. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. I feel like I could move back into the Chaos Warrior room, but I feel like I need to press forward. So I feel like I should be in this Goblin room. The Goblin room right now is kind of the least dangerous. Let's go to night driving. No. Let's go to feeding the ducks. All right. This is the right kind of music for killing goblins. All right, here we go. Well, see, Disciple says, oof, activating that many enemies at once, that wizard is going to get. But the important thing here is that in HeroQuest, monsters can't open doors. In HeroQuest, now that's not true in Dragon Strike, I believe. But in the reason I was doing this is because monsters can't open doors. So this door right here is closed. So I found out there was an orc and a femur in here in the center zone, but the door is closed. Then here, I do have a Chaos Warrior in here, but this door and this door is closed. So all I'm dealing with right now are the goblins. And if I can kill this goblin, only one goblin. That should be the case. As far as monsters cannot open doors in HeroQuest, right? Hopefully the app doesn't play it some other way, right? But I believe that's the case. All right, I'm gonna roll 3 attack. No, wait, no, I can't. No, wait, I can't do that. I can't attack the goblin because on this turn I cast that spell. I can't attack the goblin. Goblins. Side effects may include smooth beats. That's right. This is what the goblins were hanging out and they were having a party in here in this room. Okay, but I cannot attack them. I cannot attack them. So I will be attacked by 2 goblins next round. So I'll end my turn. Yes, I have to go to Zargon's turn. So I will suffer 2 goblin attacks. This goblin moves over here. Misses. Finally, about time. That goblin attacks, gets 1 hit. I'm still defending with 5, right? Yeah, I'm still defending with 5. And I get 1 defense, so I am still good with this goblin. All right, so now I am going to attack this goblin. Longsword right here, that goblin. 1 attack against this goblin. Goblin defends with 1. White shield for goblin. This goblin is out of here. Zargon's turn. Goblin attacks with 1. I'm going to defend with 5. Oh, 2 shields. So I will take it. So I have no damage from the goblin. Mad says, so all the doorknobs have been removed and the hero has a universal knob as their starting equipment. That's right. That's right. What are you going to say that? Disciple says, makes sense. I didn't get the mythic tier, so I missed out on the orc bard. I do have a goblin bard mini, so I subbed that for a couple of games. Oh, I didn't back it either, because this is actually the set that I got when it was originally released. So I didn't back the re-release of HeroQuest. So I didn't get the Orc Bard or anything like that. So we are playing HeroQuest Classic right here. Okay, so this goblin is dead. I'm going to turn here. And on my turn, I do need more than 3 attack dice. I got 2 hits on this goblin. The goblin only defends with 1, so goblin is out of here. Now, on the other hand, I got to get those princesses or attendants or what the attendants, the elf attendants, out of here. So I'll still have to fight on the way out. Like I might have to fight this guy on the way out, assuming I'm going in the right direction. I could be going in the wrong direction. They might like be hidden under the table or something here. All right, let me roll here. That was an attack. Actually, I'm going to stay where I am. Zargon's turn. Search for traps. Oh, there are no traps. Okay. Zargon's turn. Actions. Let's search for secret doors. We had a lot of secret doors around here. There are no secret doors here. Let's search for treasure. Oh my God. You find a potion of healing in the bookcase. God, I needed that. I was almost dead there. Okay, you find a potion of healing on the bookcase. This potion restores up to 4 lost body points when consumed. Add this item to your character sheet. Okay, so actually I need to scratch off, or I'll just erase, actually. Elixir of Life, I use that. That's out of here. Heroic Brew is out of here. I put the cards over there, so they were out of here anyway, but had them on my sheet. So I do have a potion of healing +4. Something tells me I'm going to need that. Yeah, Zero the Blade says, what luck? I think I'm going to need that. Looks like that bookcase passed through rock spell up. Well, let me see if I can fix it. All right. Okay. Well, I'm feeling better here. I'm probably still going to have to fight this guy on my way out. Roll, I got an 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4. All right, that's plenty. I'm going to go ahead and go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and open the door. Let me move my camera so you can see what's going on. There. All right. So we got a sealed door. Wait, where's that? Okay, right here. Sealed passageway. So you're sealed right there. Okay. Oh, God. And an orc. Oh, wait. So actually that I opened that. And I got an orc right there. Let me kill this orc. I'm going to move him over here. Oh, God. There's another orc over here. Please let me kill this orc. All right. So 3 attacks. Disciple says, those are some nice looking doors. Are they from the original HeroQuest or are they painted versions of the current version? Oh, well, thank you. So, no, actually, they are custom built doors. I actually had these guys... I duplicated the original HeroQuest doors as vector files, and then I sent them to be etched with a laser cutting service who would etch these doors for me. And so, actually, what's happening here is I've got 2 doors, and they clamp over the doors. These doors, and then my open doors are just black here. Because if you look up 3D HeroQuest. On my channel, we did a 3D HeroQuest board that actually has walls and everything like that, and it's built jumbo. So all of the squares are 1 1/4 inches instead of just 1 inch. And I would love to be able to play with that here on Dinner and a Board Game Solo Edition, except for my desktop right here isn't large enough for me to put my jumbo HeroQuest board on. So check out that. Definitely look up 3D HeroQuest or 3D HeroQuest board on this channel. And you'll be able to see, I did a 3-video series on how we built actually a jumbo 3D HeroQuest board. It pains me that I can't use it because there just isn't enough room here in the office to put my jumbo 3D HeroQuest board on. That's life, I guess. Grab the skull on the rack and give it to the queen and say, I'm sorry about your loss. And get out of here. All right, so I got 3... I got 3 attack dice. Here we go. I'm going against this orc right here. Oh, no attack. No attack. So I just stay there. It looks like I'm going to suffer the attack of an orc. Oh, Disciple says, I watched your playthrough of the first quest a while ago with your 3D board. That was nice. Yeah, we got to use it when I had everybody in the gaming room, which is on the other side of this wall, which is the dungeon. We had everybody down for the dungeon, into the dungeon for the first HeroQuest Dinner and a Board Game. It was fantastic. Thank you. All right, so I got to send it to Zargon, so I'm going to suffer an orc attack. This orc moves over here. 3 hits from that orc. Now would be a good time to roll. I only have 1. It's 3 hits. I only rolled 1 defense. So I get 2 hit points of damage, so I'm down to 6. Hey, James. Welcome. Welcome. All right, I got to kill these orcs. All right, so this orc right here. Okay, I got 2 hits on the orc right here. Orc defends with... Where is my orc card? Orc defends with 2, I know. I must have put it over here accidentally. Well, it's not. I don't know where I put my orc card. I'll find it at the end of this. Orc defends with 2. No defense, so orc is dead. Disciple 012 says, I'm starting to collect WizKid Warlock tiles. I'm planning on building a HeroQuest board with those. I've seen those. I saw those at a, I don't have any, but I saw those at a convention one time. They look nice. What is my roll? 7? I really wish I knew where my orc card went. Oh, there's orc. Oh, it went. So orc can move 8, so there's no point in my trying to get out of here. So Zargon's turn. I'm going to suffer another orc attack. Orc moves up. Attacks with 2. I'm still defending with 5. Come on, come on. Let me defend this. Two white skulls. That was enough, right? Yes. Okay, so 2 white skulls. I'm still okay. Let me kill this orc. 1 skull on the orc. No defense on the orc. So I got him. What's my move? This orc is out of here. 4. 1, 2. Okay, so we got door. That's here. Or I can go down the corridors. So do I go door or do I go hall to look around? Do I do the door here or do I come down the hall? Let's see. Where to go? Door? Hall. That's going south. I'll take a second to organize here. Those are my... Yeah, I did search for treasure in here because I found the cards. Found the potion. Sable says, kick down the door like a proper munchkin. We got door here or going south. Let's see if there's some other music we can get going here. Let's see what people are saying. All right, we got 7 votes. Anybody coming in? Anybody coming in? We got 7 votes. I'm going to end the poll. It says that actually the hall to the south is 57%. The door is only 42%. Seven people voted, and I got 57% saying go to the south. So, all right, let's go to the south then. All right, so I'm going to roll. Oh, I only got 3. 1, 2. What I should do is I should search for traps down this hall. There are no traps. Now, that doesn't mean they're not wandering monster traps, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. End turn. Let's send that over to Zargon. All right, next up, I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So there is a door. So if you're following along, well, I got a bunch of stuff in the way here. I've got a sealed off passage. Here's a sealed off passage. So I'm sealing off the passage here. Here's one of the other doors, and a closed door right here. For music, play paper. It beats rock. All right, so that's what I got down there, and I got a 9, 5, 7, 8, 9. Let me go ahead and search for traps. Oh, the floor seems weak. We got the floor seeming weak. Traditionally, we use pistol cartridges around here. So, oh, there's nothing I can do about that, though. I think there's nothing I can do about that because I can't disarm traps. So at the moment, 9, I'm standing there. 10. Zargon's turn. I might. Ugh. I don't think I can jump it. I don't think this app's going to let me jump it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, no, it's not going to let me jump. The app is not going to let me jump. I can't jump it. I'm going to have to trigger it. You sprung a pit trap. You have stumbled into a pit. Record 1 body point of damage on your character sheet. I am now at 5 points. So I'm here. I sure hope I don't have to get the elf queen's attendants to jump over that. So that ends my turn. Hey, Charlie. Good to see you. Can you change your last vote? Well, we'll see what's going on here. I'm going to go. I'm here now, so I'm going to go on into this room. Disciple says, I'm really interested in getting into Rise of the Dread Moon. I really like that they added some more RPG elements to the game. Yeah. Did you watch the Morning Grind when we went over that? We unboxed it on the Morning Grind. I'm interested too. Zero the Blade says, yeah, it'd be nice if you could trigger without taking damage. Yeah, I don't have a toolkit. I probably need a toolkit in order to be able to attempt to disarm traps like that. I don't really have another choice. Okay. Would I like... No, I don't want to open the door right now. I'll send it to Zargon's turn. Now, roll dice. Only a 3. I'm going to just stay there again. Only a 3 again. Okay, 8. That'll work. I'll take an 8. I will open the door. Oh, wait. I think I'm in the wrong... So there's a door. I might be in the wrong place. I might need to update myself. Oh my God, it's a werewolf. Actually, okay, I do. So I'm standing right here. I still have 8 movement, but actually I'm standing right there. And that end passage is right there. So I messed that up. So there's one of these freaking wolves right there. And that's it. Disciple says, at least this isn't like Warhammer Quest. If you fall in a pit trap without a rope, you're done. Whoa, that's rough. I've never played classic Warhammer Quest. I'd like to, though. S. Becker says, how about a poll asking if we should make a house rule that found traps don't automatically inflict damage? That would be nice. All right, well, I got to kill this guy. I'm going to take an attack on him. And is there a way out of here? Oh, there's no door out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's no door in here? There could be a secret passage. I feel like I should run. It's possible there's a secret passage in here, which would lead me to the elf attendants that I've got to save. But on the other hand, maybe I should go up to that other door. Because if I step in there, I'm kind of committing myself because there's this pit out here. He won't fall in the pit, but maybe I can, get ahead in the round count a little bit going over here and try to get up here. Man, I do have a potion of healing, but man. Sable Phoenix says, I have to say I don't know many people that I could just sit and watch solo board game play, which are very entertaining at this age. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I am very glad that you say that. I think I'm going to... Rhett says 100%. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. I think I'm going to have to back out. If I have to come back, I'll have to jump the pit. But I'm going to go back up to that other room, and I'm going to try to stay ahead of this werewolf. So... Wait, what did I roll? Like 8? I rolled 8? Yeah, Disciple, I can't do that. Disciple says, the fact that enemies don't trigger traps are weird, since when could werewolves fly? It's just the way it is. So I'm going to back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll just see what happens. I lost my iPad here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zargon's turn. Update the position of the giant wolf. So he's right... No, he's right there in front of the green. My doors don't stay up very well when they're not clamped to a wall. All right, so now I'm going to roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is his roll? His move? Oh, his move is 9. Yeah, he's going to catch me. S. Becca, werewolf, there, wolf. Joke just never gets old. Okay, I can't outrun him here. Stray says, I think you have a chance with the healing potion. If you kill the wolf, then you could werewolf. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go down and I'm going to attack. I need a big attack roll. I was not attacking that guy very well, or the last werewolf very well. I need a big roll here. I need all skulls. Like, come on, let's attack this werewolf. Okay, 2 skulls against the werewolf. So I got 2 hits on him. He's got, what is this? He's got 5 body points, but I got 2 hits on him. He defends with 3. I really wanted 3 skulls. Okay, there's no defense, So he takes 2 points of damage. Oh, I need to update my position over here. And then here, let's add 2 points of damage. And then we'll send it to Zargon's turn. Whoa, 4. 4 hits. Sable Phoenix says, there, Wolf, there, Castle. Why are you taking away? Well, I thought you wanted to. No, I don't want to. All right, then. Is there silver or holy water? Maybe someplace. I got 5 hit points. But I do have a potion of healing. But come on, let's defend this. That's 4. All right. That is 3 shields. So I only take 1 point of damage. I will take that. I am down to 4. All right, let's fight. Since I turned and fought, I probably should have just stayed. And gone in there and fought him in there. But it sure would suck if there was nothing in there to have to come out and lose another body point. Wolf's Bane, anything? Well, see, I do have a Wolf's Bane potion, and it says this potion may be used by any hero suffering from the werewolf's curse. It cures the hero. The potion may only be used once. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck. So I can't. So that doesn't help me defeat this wolf. Pass through rock. I already cast that. That's going over here. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's good thought. That's a good thought. All right, so let's roll. I need 3 skulls. I need 3 skulls here. 2 skulls. Wolf defends with 3. No defense, Wolf. No defense. No defense on the part of the wolf. So that's 2 more hits on the wolf. I'm doing better fighting this wolf than I did the last one. So 2 hits on the wolf. Can I run? Movement square is 9. I have to roll really high to run. I cannot. I can only move 7. So I'm just going to stay there. And send to Zargon's turn. Let's kill him this turn. 2 hits. Okay, that's a light werewolf attack. I got 5 damage. 2 white shields. So I will take it. So I get a free attack on the werewolf effectively. My turn. 3 attacks. All right, come on. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. I only got 1 skull on the werewolf. No defense. No defense, buddy. No defense. There is no defense from the werewolf. 2 skulls, 1 white shield. So that was 1 hit. That kills it. Okay, werewolf defeated. I didn't get to see what was inside that room. This is actually an open door now. I hope I don't have to go back in there. We're going to go up here and we're going to go into this room up here. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move my camera. Okay, we're headed into this room right here. Hopefully there's no more werewolves. Zargon. Oh, wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Zargon's turn. Nothing. 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stay right in front of the door. Let's not open the door. We'll send it to Zargon's turn. Let's get a big roll to go inside. 7, 1, 2, 3. That would allow me to go wherever I need to in there. Disciple says those wolves are brutal. They are. This whole, both the barbarian and the elf quest pack, man, they are brutal. Like, that's why you have to play conservatively. because otherwise the Yeti hugs are nasty. I mean, I failed the Barbarian quest pack. We played several quests in the Barbarian quest pack, and they are rough. You also missed the Yeti? Well, if you go back, like I said, we played several quests in the Barbarian quest pack. So if you're missing the Yeti, you can get more Yeti in the previous adventures. PHR Best says, good evening. Hey, good evening. So good to see you. Werewolf hug? I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, I got 7 in here. Let's open this door. Open the door, yes. I got a door over here. And this is a solo quest. Man, this is a long quest. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. We got a orc over here and a goblin over here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to kill the orc. I'm going to attack the orc over here. Let me move me. All right, 3 dice against the orc. I got 1 hit against the orc. Orc defends with 2. We got 2 defense here. There's orc. Oh, we got 1 defense from the orc. Orc defended. I'm going to suffer 2 attacks. In turn, send it over to Zargon. Yep, Zargon's turn. Orc attacks with 2. My God, I rolled all skulls. I wish I could do that when I was attacking. So that was 2 hits. I am down to 2 hit points now. 2 attacks from the goblin. Yahtzee, Discipline says. Is RM here? Stray just put out a link for Positive Fandom. Do check out Positive Fandom's channel. She's one of our allies. Okay, this time I got 2 shields. So I'm okay. Now, but I need to attack this orc. Okay, going against orc again, I need more than 3 attack dice. I got 1 skull against the shield. Yeah, I know. Well, fortunately, I can drink it when I die. So I've got 1 skull against the orc. Orc does not defend, so orc takes damage. All right, end turn. Let's send it over to Zargon. 1 hit from the goblin. All right, come on. Defend the goblin. No, God, no defense from the goblin. God. I'm down to 1 hit point. Oh, this guy's out of here. All right, let me kill this goblin. Come, please, let me kill this goblin. We've got 1 skull against the goblin. Goblin defends with 2. Oh, well, that's good. No. Stray says I'm just making mentions. Well, definitely. That's awesome. Thank you. I just saw that come up, and I was like, wait a minute. Is she here? Okay, 1 hit against the goblin. Goblin rolls 1 shield. All right, Zargon's turn. We're in this fight for our life with this goblin. Miss. Okay, God. Okay. Please don't let this goblin kill me. Here, I use this. Two shields. All right, my turn to kill this goblin. It would be really bad if the wizard survives the werewolf, but not the goblin. All right, here we go. One skull against the goblin again. Come on, goblin. Come on. Die, goblin. Goblin is defeated. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I got the goblin. I got the goblin. I did. All right, so this goblin is out of here. End turn. Zargon's turn. All right, let's search for traps. No traps. Actions, let's search for secret doors. There are no secret doors. Actions, let's search for... Sounds like a bad idea, but let's search for treasure. Okay, so we got to go to the deck here. Disciple says, that was a tough goblin. Probably a general of some kind. Yeah, that's what we'll have to say. All right, I'm shuffling the treasure deck. All right, let's do a three-way cut. And then a one-way cut. All right, so this guy's dead. That guy's dead. Treasure card. Potion of healing. I might just make it out of this after all. So I found another potion of healing in a bundle of rags. You find a small bottle of bluish liquid. You can drink this healing potion at any time, restoring the number of body points equal to a roll of 1 red die. So this one's different. It's 1 red die. The other one was a flat 4. This one is 1 red die. You cannot, however, exceed your starting total. That's obvious. It may only be used once. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck. Okay, I got two healing potions now. One that's a D6 and one that's a flat 4. Hallelujah, S. Becker says. No, I'll take the potion of healing. I will take the potion of healing. Great timing. Absolutely was. Let's go back to the acoustic cinematic music. All right. Things are feeling better now. All right. So, no wandering monster, thank God. Zargon's turn, yes. I guess I'll go on through here. See, my roll is 5. I'm just going to move up to the door. I won't open it right now. I'm going to go in with a big roll. Nope, that's a 3. That is not a big roll, so I'll just stay. 4, that is not a big roll. Okay, 10, that's a big roll. All right, so next turn, yes, let's open this door. We got a goblin and an orc inside. Orc right here. Goblin over here. Huh. I might have to go into the other room. This room over here. We'll just see. All right, I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to kill the orc because the orc rolls 3 dice of damage. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to attack the orc. Okay, 2 attacks against the orc. That's 2 skulls. Orc defends with 2. There is no defense from the orc. The orc is out of here. So I move there. Orc is out of here. In turn, let's send that over to Zargon's turn. Goblin moves in behind me. Oh, Goblin attacks with 2. All right, I defend with 5. Let's defend. No, look at that. Okay, so no defense. So that means I am dead again. Isn't that the 3rd time I've died in this adventure so far? so I am down to 0. I'm going to use my potion of healing. This is the one that's the D6. Have I tried... Wait, what? Disciple says, have I tried any of the advanced options in the app, like advanced goblins or the advanced skeleton? No. Why would I need advanced goblins or advanced skeletons? All right, so I am going to roll 1d6. This is the 1d6 potion, so it's out of here. So here I go, and we have a 5. So that at least is good. So I am up on 5 hit points, and I still have 4 remaining. Well, you'd better bring a lot of health potions into this quest. I've been killed by another goblin. This goblin better die this round. All right, goblin. Okay, 2 hits on the goblin. Goblin only defends with 1. Goblin is out of here. Goblin dead. Okay, but unfortunately, I put myself into a dead end. Zargon's turn. I believe the advanced goblins let them move, attack, and then move again. Advanced skeletons let them attack diagonally. Well, that sounds like it sucks. Skelly's got a get them down. Yeah, that sounds like it really sucks. No, I have not tried that at all. I feel like with these quests, now maybe if I were playing, I didn't know that was something that was in the app. I'll have to look. If I were playing the original quests, that sounds like something you might try. But these quests for the barbarian and elf quests, I mean, these things are freaking tough. So I don't think I would try to add anything else to it. All right, actions. Let's go to search for traps. No traps found. Let's go to actions. Let's search for secret doors. No secret doors found. Actions. Let's search for treasure. And I got to go to the deck. All right, so let's go to the deck. I got to shuffle. It's probably a bad idea. So this door right here actually is open. That door is open. I really wanted there to be a secret door in here. I'm going to have to go back over here, I think. I never went through this place up here with the Chaos Warrior, and I never went into the center room. Maybe I should have. I got to go pit diving again. Yeah. All right, so 1 shuffle, 2 shuffle. Three shuffle, whatever. Cut these things. All right, here we go. We haven't had a wandering monster yet. It's probably time for a wandering monster. Oh, potion of defense. If I were hitting, I don't know what the wandering monster in this is, but if I hit wandering monster on this, this would be extra rough. I probably would have been dead already a 5th time. Potion of defense. Amidst a collection of old bottles, you find a small vial containing a clear liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, giving you 2 extra combat dice the next time you defend. It may only be used once. All right, well, I need it. All right, potion of defense. Charlie says, can you jump over the pit trap, or is it damaged no matter what? I think that I can jump over it now. Because, see, the reason I couldn't jump over it before, hang on, let me take this down. My understanding, and I could be wrong, I got to play this the way the app plays this. But my understanding is that I was not able to jump over it before because this door was closed, so there was no space over here. So I had to sit in it in order to go. The way I would play, we'll see if this is the way the app plays, is that now that this door is open, I should be able to jump over there. I think. So I should be able to get the jump. When I first saw the corner of that card, I thought it was a wandering monster. Yeah, that guy needed toothpaste. Yeah, so he does not. Yeah, so he does not have the magic toothpaste in. Heath, stay away from the windows. You have been very lucky. I have been very lucky. Well, I hope I'm going in the right direction. I have not been lucky in the past. As the title says, I don't think you can. That would be a diagonal move. We'll see. We'll see what the app lets me do. We'll just see how the app lets me play it. So I'm going to go down here, and I am going to go into this room down here, and hope that there's a secret door in there. Otherwise, it's the center room. Okay, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Restart my app here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Zargon's turn. Move my camera. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should send Zargon's turn. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I am, hang on. I'm now right there next to it. All right, let's see what it lets me do. I'm going to try for a big number over here. 6. All right, that'll work. Okay, it does give me the option to jump. So I'm going to ask to jump, roll 1 attack die. So in this case, it does allow me to jump 1 attack die. Shield was rolled. That was this die right here. Shield was rolled. Next, roll a shield. You may move safely across the trap using any remaining movement spaces. So now I am here. Okay, Zargon's turn. Search for traps. No traps. Search for secret doors. No, okay, there is a secret door, of course. Hey, Tomocrat. So there is a secret door down here. Oh, God. This has been brutal. Okay, so where is this? Okay, it's over here. Should have known. Should have known. All right, treasure right, or secret door right there. Discipline says, interesting. I didn't know that was possible. Well, I guess I've been Zargoning wrong. Yeah, you know, there are ways that this app plays that we never played. I mean, I played a lot of HeroQuest. We played HeroQuest for decades. So there are certain things that this app does that we did differently as Zargon for a long time. So I thought that might be the case. But yeah, I'm often, or I have been surprised by the way the app plays things in the past. So especially as far as opening up the whole room and things like that, we never did that. We just opened up what you could see. Do I search for treasure in here? I feel like no. I feel like no. So there's going to be no treasure search in here. I can come back and search for treasure in here if I need to. I'll put that in on here to remind me. That's to remind me that if I need to, I can search for treasure in here. But I've been very lucky on the treasure, and I can't count on that holding. 8. 1. If there's not an obvious reason to do it. Let's open it up. The Queen's attendants. The Queen's attendants huddle together in a corner of the room, cowering in fear from a snarling abomination. Okay, so I got to put on... I went the wrong way, so I came down here, but then I left. And you see what's on here? So I got the weapons rack right here. I've got a treasure chest right here. I've got an abomination, which is the femur. I like to call it the femur because I'm HeroQuest Classic. So I got a femur right there. All right, let's go in here. Let's just kill this femur. Let's just step up and kill him. Let's just kill him. Let's not do anything else. Let's just kill this femur. Here we go. I got 2 hits on the femur right there. Femur defends with 3. No defense, femur. No defense. We got no defense. That was no defense on the femur. That's 2 hit points. So did that work? He's got 2 body points. That's 2. He has been defeated. Excellent. All right. So I rolled when it counted. So he's out of here. You have saved the attendants from the clutches of the abomination. They follow your movement for the rest of play, and you do not need to track them. Return them to the stairwell. All right. Okay. Spud says femur is the only correct name for it. I agree. I agree. We had a long discussion on one of the games about what actually is the proper pronunciation of F-I-M-I-R, but we have always said femur for decades and decades, so I don't plan on stopping that now. And it's so much better than abomination. So much better than abomination. Okay. All right. I'm going to search for treasure in here. Okay, so I'm going to send this to Zargon's turn. We're going to have to fight a Chaos Warrior on our way out. Attendants are impressed. They are. The lovely elf attendants, they are totally impressed. I tell you what, they are totally impressed. That means we need some. All right. That's the impressing the attendants music. Okay, so Zargon's turn. Actions, let's search for traps. No traps found. Next turn, let's search for secret doors. No secret doors. Let's go to treasure. You find 200 gold coins in the treasure chest. All right, now I got some gold too. Now I've had to use a bunch of potions to get out of here, but now I have 575 GP. That's pretty good. All right, now we're going to roll. 9. I don't feel the need to search for treasure in here because there's nothing in here. 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to jump. Oh, no, that way it doesn't let me jump. Okay, I don't understand. That one doesn't let me jump. So that made me fall in a trap. So I got 4 body points of damage. I don't know why it will let me do that one way and not the other way. Hey, Mike. Disciple says, never played the original HeroQuest, but actually like the Abomination. It's very Lovecraftian. It is very Lovecraftian. It does have a very Lovecraftian tone to it, yes. I just, here is, we play, here, I'll put this over here. I don't know if you can see it too well, but there you go. That's the femur, the one-eyed femur. That's the classic. But yes, the Abomination does give it a very Lovecraftian tone. Totally does. But I like the femurs. All right, so I fell in this pit. Hopefully the attendants don't also do that. That ends my turn. Zargon's turn. I got 4 hit points left. Stray says, can I drop them off at the stairs? If things go south, you still win. S. Becker says, I call it glitch. Yeah, I don't understand why I would be allowed to jump it one way and not jump at the other. That could be. We might have to go with that if that ends up being the big thing. I don't understand why that would be one way. Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't matter. I think I just have to kill a Chaos Warrior. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It seems like often things are a little bit wonky with the traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Seven. Let's see. Zargon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Zargon's turn. I'm going to go in with a full movement 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try to kill that Chaos Warrior in one turn. Do not open the door right now. Zargon's turn. So I'm standing here. Oh, move my camera. All right, so I'm standing here. Chaos Warrior is there. That move through rock was a. I ended my move next to the pit last time. Oh, maybe that was the difference. I'll have to look up in the rule book, figure out exactly what the situation is. Because I would hate for that to be the deciding factor or something like that. That I just didn't happen to move right. 7. Okay. Let's open this door. And let's kill this Chaos Warrior. Only 1 hit, so it's not going to happen this turn. Chaos Warriors defend with 4. Oh, Chaos Warrior defends with 2. So I move in. We're gonna be in a battle with this Chaos Warrior. Chaos Warrior attacks with 2. I defend with 4. Oh my God! I have no defense, so I'm taking 2 points of damage. I'm down to 2 hit points. Come on, I need to kill this guy. I don't need to die again. I need to take this potion into the next game. Okay, I got 2 hits on the Chaos Warrior. The Chaos Warrior, I think the Chaos Warriors might have 3 hit points. Yeah, Chaos Warriors have 3 hit points. But I did get 2 on him. He defends with 4. 1 defense, so he takes 1 point of damage. Yeah, this guy's nasty. All right, Zargon's turn. Yeah, pass-through stone was key. No, that's not it. Once it's noticed you spring, made the space begin. That's not it. All right, so activate Zargon's turn. Dread Warrior hits with 2. Come on, let's defend. I got 1 defense, so I lose another body point. I'm down to 1. All right, come on, let's kill him this turn. Let's kill him this turn. Let's put him down. I got 1 skull. He defends with 4. No defense, however, so he's got 1 down. No hits, no hits. Oh, 3 hit. God. 3 hits. All right, come on. Major defense. Look at that. Now is the time for that. That is 4 shields. No damage. No damage. All right. Let's kill him. Now I need to kill him. Let's kill him. All right. Skulls, 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 skulls. 2 skulls and 1 black shield. So 2 skulls. He defends with 4. Come on. No defense. No black. This is why I hate rolling for defense for them. 1 black shield. So that should do it, right? He's got 2 hits. 1 black shield. He is out of here. Dread Warrior defeated. All right, let's get out of here. We don't have time to do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. Use the force, Heath. Brute force. Charlie says, I am pumping my arms cheering like you can all see me. Ha ha, go Heath. Well, thank you. Because, like I said, these quests are not easy. these barbarian and elf quests. I got all my stuff out of them, knocked out of the way. But I think I have this one in the bag. Zargon's turn. 7. Oh, so now I'm standing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that gets me to the quest. Exit this quest. Yes. Elf, you have returned the spiral stairway. Do you wish to exit this quest? Exit. You have succeeded in the second trial. The Queen's attendants thank you for saving their lives. Queen Terelia smiles favorably upon you, rewarding your heroism with 150 gold coins. I think this is the richest I have ever been in HeroQuest. So I had 575 gold coins. So now I have 5, 2, 5, 6. I've got 725 gold coins. That is a lot. That is two. All right. That is 2 successful elf quests. PH says that's more exciting than watching a movie. Yes, the attendant should reward me quite well for such a heroic display. I hope so. Even the Yeti are cheering. Zargon is currently punching all of the buttons, but to no avail. Huzzah. So that means that I got through here. I got 725 gold coins. I have a healing potion that gives me a flat +4, which is nice. I don't have to roll for that one. I got out of here with a healing potion that gives me a flat +4. And I got out of here with a potion of defense. I'm going to keep the card here. But potion of defense. So I didn't have to completely deplete myself. And I still have the Elven Bracers. So I got the Elven Bracers. I got the Wolf's Bane potion. I'm sure that's going to be important when I get turned into a werewolf. And then also have the potion of defense and a potion of healing, which is +4 BP. I'm going to need to think about what I need to buy. I could probably also sell some stuff. Because I have this short sword that I can sell, which would be for 75 gold coins. And I've got this mail as well that I could sell for 250 gold coins. So I could get a lot of stuff. Hang on, let me move these things. Let me think about that for a moment. Because I could sell my short sword for 75, and I could sell my mail because I've got my elven mail. I mean, I could bump myself up to battle axe because I've been really concerned about my attack strength. I got pretty good defense. I'm up here at 5 at defense. Stray says, I think you could use a glass of wine. I'm actually thinking about, as soon as this is over, going up to the store up here and getting some red wine. That sounds like a really good idea. Spend it all on beer and wenches. Thumbs up for the win. Yes, please do hit the thumbs up. And subscribe if you've just come up here. I'm going to have to think about that, because I could go battle axe and go up to 4 attack dice, but then I wouldn't be able to use my shield. And then, so then I would be at 4 and 4. Well, but I could get a helmet. I don't have a helmet. So maybe what I should do is get a battle axe and a helmet. And that way I don't have to use my shield. That's probably what I should do. That would keep me at 5 defense dice. It would move me up to 4 attack dice. And then the crossbow, I could get a crossbow too and be at ranged attacks as well. Ranged attacks are nice. Oh, toolkit. Oh, yeah. How much is the tool? The toolkit's $250 gold coins to disarm traps. Let's see. Are there any special? Here's the elf deck right here. Elf equipment. Anything that I would rather have. Potion of Superior Restoration. Yikes. That's 800 gold coins. Not happening. Potion of Vision, 500 gold coins, not happening. Potion of Speed, 500, not happening. Potion of Recall. Okay, so no. It sounds like I need the basics. Okay, let's go over here and plan this out. Pity they don't sell those elixirs. Yeah, I know. As the webcomic says, Ale and whores, do you keep the toolkit? Well, no, I don't have one yet, but you do keep it after you use it. I've got one more quest to go through with the elf as a solo. So let me bring up. I'm going to bring up. I got calculator. So right now I have 725 gold pieces. I am going to sell my short sword. So short sword I'm going to erase. That gets me half of its value back. So I get plus 75 gold coins. That means I've got 800 gold coins. I'm going to sell my shield. Selling the shield here, that's going to get me another 75 gold coins. So I've got 875 gold coins. Then I'm going to buy a helmet. So my defense strength shouldn't change. So my helmet is +1 defense die. Okay, so that is subtracting 125 gold. Now I am going to, well, I could sell my longsword too. If I need to, I can sell my longsword. I'm going to subtract 450 and get a battle axe. The longsword does allow me to track diagonally though. So if I need that later, I've got it. Battle axe, that's 4 attack die. So attack die 4, that's going to be handy. Not increasing my attack dice while not decreasing my defend dice, that's important. So that leaves me with 300 gold coins. So I do have, see, my options are toolkit. So I could get a toolkit. This will give me a 50% chance to disarm any searched for trap. I don't need a short sword. I'm wearing a helmet. I don't need a dagger. I don't need a broadsword. The shield I sold back. Staff I don't need. Longsword I don't need. The chainmail I don't need. Oh, I could sell chainmail too, because I have elven mail, because I found that last time. Crossbow. Now, battle axe I just bought. Plate mail I could, but then I'm slowed down. No, I do keep the toolkit after use. Yes, I do keep it after use. My wizard needs that new armor from the Rise of the Dread Moon. Yeah. If I had the choice between a crossbow and a toolkit, I would take the crossbow. I'm going to sell my chainmail armor. So that's going to give me plus 250 gold coins. So I've got 550. I hope my other heroes aren't desperately needing that equipment. And then I'm going to subtract 350. Whoop. 350. That's going to leave me with 200 gold coins. And I have a crossbow. And that's 3 attack die ranged. So I've got a 3 attack die ranged and a 4 attack die adjacent. That's pretty good. Plus, I've got a potion of defense with me, a Wolf's Bane potion, and Elven Bracers, as well as a potion of healing that does 4 dice worth of healing. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got an extra longsword, maybe, that I can outfit an ally with later. We'll see. Doing taxes after a quest. Have a rest at the Ravenkeep Discord. All right, so that's it. So I still feel well outfitted. I thought I was going to leave this quest and be like completely exhausted, if not dead, or like have to use everything that I had. That was a tough quest. There was a lot of stuff that was there, but I still got out, I think, pretty well. So I'm going to put those back in my. I've got a envelope sitting around here. So that's my character when we come back. So crossbow shoots diagonal. Yes. Oh, crossbow shoots diagonal. That's a good point. Crossbow does shoot diagonal, so I could sell that. I could sell that sword. We'll look at my situation again when we come back before we play. But that's an excellent point, S. Becker. That's an excellent Becker. Excellent point. All right. Thank you all. So I will see everybody. And look, it's not even at a horrific time of night for me, at least here. It's not even 9 o'clock. I'm going to go get a glass of wine. I think I will do that. I will see everybody in the morning for more Buy This Axe I Hack on the morning grind. Later, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Be creative. Be constructive. Grind on. See you in the morning.